Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to Sports Review Show on Abuja City TV, your number one online television. And this on Monday we have. It's good to be back here. Actually, today I have Mr. Mayo with you. Mr. Mayo, you're welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you. It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
How you doing?
Fine, fine, fine.
Yeah. So today we'll be discussing a lot of things happen over the
Over the
weekend as regards
weekend,
sport, especially
yeah.
the English Premier League, the Bundesliga, the Serie A, the Spanish La Liga. So let's first start with the English Premier League. Yesterday, that explosive match, Manchester City versus Chelsea
Chelsea.
yesterday. Nobody saw that coming because
Very, very unexpected.
8 goal thriller in a match. How will you describe that?
Well, everyone is just fighting to secure that top spot, And, I believe it was, what happened yesterday, Man City didn't expect it because even everyone was thinking Man City is going to beat Chelsea,
See,
but it was surprising, but at the end of the game, it was a draw. So, everybody.
let me put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Are we not seeing Chelsea on a good day? Like, I listened to Pep Guardiola yesterday. He said Chelsea will always be Chelsea. So people now, there is this notion that Chelsea is now playing underdog. That is Chelsea no more a big team?
Chelsea is still a big team. Like we can't rule that out. You know, they've been persistent in their game, and all they need is just more
Scoring.
to be scoring goals, and just to make that teamwork mentality, to bring the team together. And Pochettino is really doing a good job. Like Jackson hasn't been scoring goals in a
Goals,
while, but
yes.
now he's scoring goals back
He's
to
getting
back.
the goals.
He has an hat-trick in Champions League
Against Tottenham.
and
Against Tottenham. Yeah.
and he has a goal yesterday too. So I believe consistency is the key to every player's development. So I believe with consistency and with good playing time, Chelsea is going to be back on their
Like what? Let me take you on what you just said now. There is one particular guy in that team. I don't know. Maybe you have taken note of him. Palmer.
Palmer. Yeah.
What-
I think Manchester
what a
City
talent.
made a mistake in selling him because yesterday he was the one that scored the winning penalty
Penalty.
for Chelsea to equalize the match. So I believe Manchester will be regretting selling him to Chelsea at the moment, but I think the guy needs playing time. That's more of the reason why he left,
Why he left
Man
Manchester
City.
City.
And in Chelsea, he's really playing game. He's doing well.
It's as if Pochettino is trying to build the team around Palmer because if you look at the style of play, the guy is everywhere
Yeah,
from
he's
the midfield.
versatile.
From the midfield.
He's everywhere.
He can play the assistant
He's
striker.
very,
He can
very
play from the
agile,
wings.
and when he's in that box,
It's unstoppable.
he's unstoppable in that box. So I believe Pochettino is just trying to create, bring up young players. If you look at all the clubs now, we have players from 20 years old, even 18, playing in the Premier League, and they are doing well. So it's nothing to do with age.
So by yesterday, the outcome of that match means that Man City is, as in, they're still top in the English Premier League, right?
But that shows that nobody is like the boss in the
Premier-
table. Yeah,
in Premier
anybody
League.
can shock anybody.
Now, will you not give Chelsea a chance in this season? I'm not saying they are going to win the English Premier League, of
Yeah.
course. At least, if they make top four, would that be an achievement for Pochettino?
Yeah, it will be an achievement
Considering
for
the
him
fact
because
the amount, the
they
investment
need,
that
yeah,
as in
to show for what they spent and the people they've brought in, they have to be on that top four. Anything below that, then it means they have nothing to
So
show
if you are,
for
if,
their
you are
work.
if you are the club owner, if you are going to set targets, you are going to give Pochettino that
That top four
four.
spot, yeah.
Well, are you not
Anything-
going to playing for the first time? Most of them are playing under a new coach. As he's going to take time for the team to gel together.
The thing is, maybe they need time to settle in.
Yeah.
And I believe, playing like, how many games already, you should have enough time to, settle into the club. And, Pochettino really has to prove himself right now because, looking at, his past record with, coaching and, he's a very good coach. So if he's not going to make that top four, he's not going. There won't be a result for all the players he has signed and
if
all.
Chelsea did not make top four,
Yeah.
but they get a slot in Europe. You know, we have a Europa, we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Conference League. Would that be an achievement?
No, that's not an
So
achievement.
anything short of
Chelsea-
top four
yeah,
is failure.
but Chelsea is a Champions League team. Chelsea has always been in the Champions
Considering the
League.
fact that they are
But-
you must take it, as in you must take it into consideration that they are it's as if they are coming up as in
Again.
they
Yeah,
are
I know,
building
I
they are
know.
building is
But very well, if they can make the top four, I believe.
tough spot, a tough a soft spot for them. Manchester United this season, are they struggling? Yes or no?
Yeah, we're struggling at the
Why?
moment. Yeah, injuries and red card, it has been a difficult time for United side, and I would say the keeper, maybe the keeper is just still trying to blend with the play of.
But the guy is making some fantastic
Yeah, he's
saves.
making fantastic saves, and he's also doing some errors. I believe in our last game with Copenhagen in the Champions League, we had 2 goals in the first half and they equalized. So I believe if the defense can really be that, and even at the late hour, so I believe the coach can really do more, because the spirit.
That we all know.
Yeah, we
Winning-
shouldn't be struggling with Luton 1-0.
1-0,
That's very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing for
do
the.
you believe that Ten Hag, the
Yeah.
Manchester United coach, should change tactics?
Yeah, for me, I would
Or you
even
should just
change,
stick with this?
I would even say they should change the coach for me, because
Outrightly?
right from but top like coaches with 15 win in their first wherever, and he had like 30 wins in 50 matches. So I believe if we can just select these players very well, I believe things can change for Man U.
One thing I think with the talent in that team, as
Yeah.
in no doubt about that you have
There are beautiful players.
beautiful
Yeah.
players, fantastic guys in
Yeah.
that team. Are we not saying that it will take Ten Hag 5 years to build, 4 years to build a team that can compete in any competition?
No. That's a very long time. That's a very long time to give to him, because the players are there. We have good players in Manchester. There are Macha, Rashford. But one thing I don't know is, what is Anthony still doing in Manchester? Because Anthony hasn't scored in like how many games, and he's just there cajoling with his leg. I don't know what they are playing.
Okay. I want you to rate the level of their consistency this season. They are picking up points.
Yes.
They are picking up all the points. Are they going to give, as in, would they be able to challenge Manchester City up there? Because for me, I think it's going to be a 3-horse, as in 3-horse race.
Yeah.
You have Man City, Arsenal, and
Arsenal,
Liverpool.
yeah.
Because for me, I don't think Newcastle will be up there. I don't think Aston Villa will be
Newcastle
up
is still
there.
going to go down.
Yes,
It depends. See, all these things depends on consistency. Once you are not consistent, you fall behind.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
Because I
But
think
I think Arsenal really has.
they have the experience.
They have the experience,
Going
and
by
they
what happened
have players,
last
quality
season.
players
Quality
right
players.
now.
So
But I just pray that what happened to them last season will not happen
not
this
repeat
season.
itself. But I still think it's going to be a 3-horse race.
Yeah.
As in,
You can look at the like of Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Mo Salah is scoring like back
goals.
to back. Like now is part of the part of the people that are scored in their first 5 games consecutively. So I believe Liverpool are up there too, and
to
they are
challenge
yeah,
Man City.
to
Because for
challenge.
me, I still think Manchester City is
But
still the
to
favorite
me,
to win the league.
yeah, Manchester is still the favorite to win the league, because they have every
They
drive
have the
force,
players.
everything.
The depth,
Yeah.
the depth is
even
there.
even right now, I can say their main player is not still on the field, and that's De
KDB.
Bruyne. Yeah. So
And they are still playing
and they are still playing
fantastic, even without
fantastically. So I believe that
It shows
whenever
that-
he's fit and he's back in the team,
That simply shows that
it's
they
still
have
going to
depth.
boost
There
them.
is depth in the team. You
yeah,
can just
yeah.
pick anybody, and
Yes,
the guy,
yeah,
the person you are picking will just deliver.
even if Pep decided not to use his first 11 and maybe try to bring some people up,
They will still
they will
deliver. Let's talk about Bundesliga, and I want us to talk about a particular guy in Bundesliga that is doing a fantastic job in Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
What a guy! What a player!
For like 2 years.
Wait,
Yeah.
Maiwa. Is it that is it that the English Premier League is a little bit hard because the way Harry Kane is scoring
Well, Harry Kane scores too
yeah, he
in
scored,
Premier League.
but
Yeah.
if have you checked some of his goals? As in, it's so
Yeah,
easy.
that's what I want to say. You know, you can't the like you said, the depth of a team really determines the output of
Yes.
the players. So like you can look at the like of Bayern Munich and compare it to Tottenham. You can't compare
No,
both
no,
teams. Like Bayern Munich, they have good and quality players like
Consistently.
the Golden Boot and all. So I believe now in Bayern Munich it's going to be like because he really needs to get a cup. He really needs to win something. Yeah. So with that, he's going to keep scoring goals. He has scored like 2 hat-trick back to back, and his last game he has a brace. So with that, and people are really feeding him ball. So it's not like
Getting the
he's
services.
getting the service from both right and left, and
And
once he's
one
inside
thing
that
about
box,
him,
he's a goal.
He's a goal poacher. He's a
Yeah,
good
he
finisher.
has
You
a
cannot
very,
take
very,
that away.
very good one.
from
So
him.
I'm
So
I'm
if you are
really
going to
glad
set the
for it.
target now for Harry Kane, what are you going to be? Will he be able to hit 30 goals this season? He's already on
He's
12
going
goals.
It
12
should
goals already.
hit more than 30.
And this is just early stage.
Yes, it
He's
should
on 12,
hit more than 30.
So we should be
because-
talking of 35, 40 goals.
Yes.
Incredible.
Uh,
So
Harry Kane is a very versatile
let's fast
player.
move. Let's
you can
move
score
on.
with leg. You can
Let's
score
move
with
on.
his
We don't have
head.
it. We don't have it time.
Yeah.
Let's go. This week we have international matches coming up.
Yeah.
This week is international break. We have some crucial match coming up this weekend. Though we'll be here again to discuss about that later in the week. But I just want us to talk about Nigeria. Nigeria will be slugging it out this weekend. We have a 2-legged match coming up.
with Lesotho.
So what are your expectations? We are expecting the guys to be, as in most of them will be coming to the camp any moment from now. What are you expecting from these guys? Because this is a World Cup qualifier match, and
We have to
we just have to
put in
kickstart.
everything.
Yeah, we have to put in our best to kickstart. As in, if we don't start on a good day, as in, if you don't start,
with
yeah, that means
in our
you'll
first
be in
meeting
trouble.
we should
We
at
be
least
able
have
to-
a 2 goals on ground.
a
That's
victory.
the one to score the goal and all the. If they can play together and work as a team, I believe we should be seeing like 3-4 goals in the game. But
But
we
on a good day-
can't predict
on
all
a
these
good
things.
day, if you on paper, Nigeria,
We should beat
be able
Lesotho,
to
like,
beat
hands
Lesotho,
down, yeah.
hands down. But
Yeah.
football is not
Yeah,
one
this is
plus one
football.
sometimes.
Anything can happen.
Anything can
Yeah,
happen. So that is why we expect them to put in their pegs
Yeah.
on Saturday, so that we will,
The main thing is having like 2 goalies in the first leg. Once you have like 2 goals in the first leg, going to play the second leg, you already have a confidence that I'm already winning this game. So I believe it will make it easier.
On a final note, before we leave the studio, let's talk about. There was a news just breaking before we come to the studio about Napoli striker, our own Victor Osimhen. It's as if from all indication, this may be his last season at Napoli.
You know what happened? Like the post that Napoli made about him is a kind of a big fun. I think maybe they want to push him out of the team.
Maybe it's part of the market strategy.
So,
But I watched Napoli yesterday. As in, these
Empoli
guys
beat
they have been struggling with that Victor Osimhen, as in to score. They're not winning matches. They're conceding goals.
If Osimhen is not there, then who is scoring the goals? There's nobody.
Okay, the news about him is that Victor Osimhen may be heading to English Premier League.
Maybe Man U.